great action tonight as in our main event. The High Rollers. 3 suits of the High Rollers, that is. Ace Gold, Ronnie Valentine, and Romeo Adonis teaming up to take on Damian Rodriguez and his team. Our Queen Crystal challenging the IWF champion Damian Rodriguez to team warfare here tonight. We already know that Rodriguez is going to have the Monster Perez in his corner. But what other tricks will we have up his sleeve? As our last episode, the former manager, now former manager, the trickster, the deceiver, the Benedict Arnold, the Judas C. Platinum turned his back on his former charge. J Money, the #1 contender, the man that will face Damian Rodriguez in 2 weeks at the Summerfest. JC Platinum joining up with Damian Rodriguez himself to take out his former charge, J Money Jamal Jones. J Money will still indeed face Damian Rodriguez at the Summerfest. However, tonight he must face Dirty Diaz, the man that he fought to a draw. They got counted out on our last episode. Can J Money Jamal Jones overcome the threat of Dirty Diaz as Damian Rodriguez throws everything he can at the #1 contender ahead of their match at the Summerfest? But up first, it's gonna be 3-on-3 action, the first of 2 trios matches. In this match, it's gonna be Sweetness and the Madman teaming up. 2 great icons here in the IWF. Sweetness and the Madman joining forces tonight as a super team, as it were. Their partner, the uncontrollable, unpredictable lunatic Frank Dean. The walking chainsaw massacre from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Can Frank Dean get along with his partners, the Madman and Sweetness, long enough to defeat the disingenuous jerk Johnny USA, heading up his team of Team USA, along with Mike Hammer and Chris Steele, 2 young men looking for direction here in the IWF, drinking the Kool-Aid, if you will, of Johnny USA, joining forces tonight to take on a strange trio, but a super team if they can keep it together.
Introducing first, from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, weighing in at 325 pounds, Frank Dean.
The Fond du Lac, Wisconsin native Frank Dean, suffering a lot of trouble throughout his life. Frank Dean, in and out of prison, with a strange upbringing, a mechanic back home. Frankie, you see, still wears his shirt. A bit ostracized from society. Frank, a simple young man, tends to scare people away with his love of horror movies and his affinity for weird leather masks, like the one you see him wearing tonight. Frank Dean clearly loves horror movies and wrestling. A fan who likes a Mick Foley or an Abyss. That's now his partners. And who's crazier, is it Keen or Madman?
64 pounds.
The Madman teaming up with old Sugarfoot himself, Sweetness. Sweetness and the Madman, creating quite the formidable team here tonight on IWF. With DrHooksMalone, I'd like to thank you for joining me, as always. And what a 6-man tag match we have up next. Trios rules. 2 out of 3 falls. As Sweetness, the Madman, and Frankie forming a super team to take on Johnny USA and his forces of Team USA. That's right, the Grapplers, Mike Hammer and Chris Steele, a Pittsburgh native, teaming up with Johnny USA. The spoiled Richie Rich brat, the disingenuous jerk. Nobody likes this guy, I swear. Mike Hammer and Chris Steele. Or were it Chris Steele and Mike? No, Chris Hammer and Mike Steele. Yeah. Hammer and Steele following Johnny USA. An inspirational leader, as it were, Johnny USA leading his men into battle here tonight. Much like George Washington in the Revolutionary War, Johnny USA cannot tell a lie. We'll see about that. As tonight, Johnny USA teams up with Hammer and Steele. It's Chris Hammer and Mike Steele. Yeah. Frankie starting things off with Johnny, but Johnny gets the upper hand on the big man. Frankie, the friend of Cutie Pie, having his troubles lately, defeated last week by the unholy Thanos. Thanos recently suffering the death of his wife. However, he's not suffering that much, gloating his new relationship with Victoria Lovecraft. About town, as it were. But now Frankie going to work on Steele. Mike Steele in trouble now. Keith's got him on the apron. DDT smashes his face into the hardest part of the ring. And now Frankie gonna bite away at the fingers. I don't know how he bites through that mask, but Steele gonna yank the arm out of the socket of Frankie. That'll certainly keep him from getting the shoulder up. As Mike Steele wants to get the pinfall here over his opponents. What a feather in the cap it would be for the Grapplers to get a pin over any of these three men. Sweetness, the Madman, and Frankie. Of course, in 2 weeks' time at the Summer Fest, there will be 3 elimination chambers. One of those chambers will be to decide the number 1 contender for the IWF champion. That man will face the champion, the man who walks away the champion, that is, from the Summer Fest, in the match between our champion Damian Rodriguez and the number 1 contender J Money Joel Jones. Johnny USA just sacrificing life and limb to take Frank Dean all the way down to the floor. My God. Johnny USA gonna set an example for his team here. As Frankie knocks Johnny USA back. Frankie escaping back in the ring, awaiting his opponent Johnny. He's out of it. Frank with a Russian leg sweep back onto the steel. Johnny USA in big trouble on the outside, as there will be plenty of steel, hot steel that is. Imagine how hot that steel's going to be on that hot summer day at the Summer Fest. And the Elimination Chamber, well-heated steel, will be in play as 6 men attempt to qualify to become the number 1 contender for the IWF Championship. Frank Dean and the Madman, they will beat 2 of those 6 men. Sweetness not yet qualifying. Johnny USA defeated in his qualifier match against Ace Cold. Ace Cold already in the match. But now Frank Dean gets a big pound driver to Johnny USA on the outside. Johnny just got his brain scrambled At the hands of the walking chainsaw massacre, Frank Dean. The ostracized loner from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Strange obsession with the life and times of his Uncle Ed. There's now Johnny USA. Hits a Northern Light suplex on the outside. Beautiful move. But Frankie, he'll have none of it. Frankie comes back with a huge combo, taking down Johnny. Now eating the steps. Johnny USA taking control over Frank on the outside. He now dazed and confused. Gotta gain control as Johnny chants USA. Beckoning the fans to join him, but I'm not sure if that's going to work out for Johnny USA. Escaping now into a DDT on Big Frankie. Frank gets the tag out to the Madman, the Big Bad Mad Daddy entering the ring, but gets caught by Big Chris Hammer, going for the hammerlock. Madman now down for the count already. Chris Hammer taking the early lead. Big Ham driving the Big Hammer into the heart of the Madman. Chris Hammer, the mighty Chris Hammer, the big and bad boy from Pittsburgh, driving the stomps into the arm of the Madman. Chris Hammer and Mike Steele perhaps have been brainwashed by their inspirational leader, Johnny USA. The Pittsburgh natives looking for direction here in the IWF. Johnny USA looking for a couple of suckers. As now Madman catches Johnny. Choke slams Johnny USA off the top rope, perhaps a bit of revenge. For that win, Johnny USA got it bashed in the USA, his own sponsored event. Madman now with the thumbs up and a thumbs down. Running power slam to Big Ham. Chris Hammer eats the brunt of that one from the Madman as the Big Bad Mad Daddy scoops up Johnny up. Eats a DDT. Johnny USA escapes once again, tagging his young protege Mike Steele. And Steele takes down Madman quick, locking up the arm with the lapel lock. Judo Gene LaBelle smiling down as Mike Steele attempts to rip the shoulder out of the socket. Now down for the pin. Madman in trouble. Frankie breaking up the ball. Mike Steele nearly at the Madman right there. Steele now whipping the iconic Madman into the corner. Madman fighting off Steele. Whipping him back into his side. But neither of his partners are there. Madman setting up Steele now. Madman chokeslam from the top rope. No one could survive that. But Hammer dropping the hammer, making sure that his partner able to survive the Madman chokeslam from the top rope. And now Steele back up on his feet, but gets Hammer back down from the Madman. The Madman stomps away at the arm of Mike Steele. Steele in trouble now as Madman tagging in his partner, Sweetness. Sweetness, the Atlanta, Georgia native, gonna look to kick the head off. Just about had Mike Steele right there with that sweet kick. Steele knew it was coming, but now Sweetness takes him down with a sweet side headlock. Working over Mike Steele, the real deal Mike Steele. Down for the pin now, Sweetness. Following his instincts, trying to get the win. Steele climbing, crawling to his corner. As Sweetness has some fun at his expense. Sweetness allows Mike Steel to get the tag out. But Big Ham catches Sweetness with an overhead belly to belly. My God, the strength of Hammer. Using the leverage and momentum, tossing Sweetness once again with the butterfly suplex. 1 count only. Sweetness able to get the shoulder up there. And Sweetness needs to get back to his corner, needs to make a tag out. As Hammer gets a big belly-to-belly suplex, drives Sweetness down into the mat, tagging in Johnny USA, the inspirational leader of Team USA. Back in Sweetness to his feet, setting him up for that pop arrow, the Liberty Slam. Smashing Sweetness into the mat. 2 count only. Sweetness able to get the shoulder up. Frankie looking to cut off Johnny USA. Pushes him off the top rope. Frankie helping out his partner Sweetness. Is now Johnny USA making the escape, tagging out to his partner Big Ham Chris Hammer. Chris Hammer now gets caught with a spine buster by Sweetness. Chris Hammer sleeping on Sweetness, gets caught there. Now, Hammer stumbles to his feet, gets caught with a sweet kick. Sweetness down for the pin. 1, 2. No, Johnny USA breaking it up, and Sweetness at Chris Hammer right there with that sweet kick, tossing Johnny over the top rope. Sweetness now with the tag out to the big Madman. Madman looking to get mad here. Not sure what to do, Madman. I think he's just old. Madman now doing a shot into Hammer. Hooks him up. Torture rack executed by the Icon. The Madman, he's got Hammer right where he wants him. Johnny USA throwing a shot into the gut of the Madman, who drops Chris Hammer. Madman now dragging the big heavy hitter for his side to the center of the ring. Down for the count. Johnny USA quickly into the ring to break it up. Madman now gets caught by Hammer. Madman, he wanted to go for that choke slam once again, but Hammer caught him with a belly-to-belly suplex. And a stomp away at the shoulder. The massive shoulder of the massive Madman, who gets a clothesline takedown, stomping away. Chris Hammer in big trouble. Hammer now slamming it to the corner, Madman. Looking to get the tag out to one of his partners, but Hammer caught him with that hammer lock. Madman escaping the hammer lock, but now down for the pin. Sweetness breaking it up for his partner, the Madman. Hammer tosses Keen over the top rope like a sack of potatoes, and now tosses Sweetness over the other side. Big Chris Hammer kicking the legs out of the Madman, tagging in his partner Mike Steel. Hammer playing MVP for his side is now Steel setting up for the big Steel Superman punch. Now misses the Madman. Madman was too tall, Steel underestimating. Now Madman catching Steel with the right hand of his thumb. The Steel open, bleeding all over the place, and Steel about to get caught. Madman setting up, no. Steel reverses the choke slam. Now Steel takes down the Madman. And that Steel submission locked in. But no. Steel down for the count. Frankie breaking it up. Frankie into the ring. Johnny USA having no effect there. Madman back on his feet. Johnny gets taken out. Madman catching Steel. No, Steel. Back with a shot to Madman. And a big roaring elbow knocks Madman's lights out. Steel with the tag out to Chris Hammer. And Big Ham gonna look to do some big damage to the big Madman. Tosses him over the ropes. Drop kick to the Madman. Knocks him off the apron, Madman. Suffering on the outside. Crashing into that thin padding. 6 degrees of separation of the concrete. Madman's whole body took the brunt of that one. But now Hammer's gonna suffer for it. Gets the atomic drop in the shoulder claw. And Hammer fighting back on the Madman. The Madman whips Hammer back into the ring. And the Madman looks to be getting mad. This could be trouble for Team USA as Steel gets the tag in. Steel catches Madman, tossing him into the buckle. Madman dodges a Superman punch. Steel ducking the clothesline. Beautiful snap suplex taking over the Madman. And the Steel City native dropping the knee into the back of the head of the big bad Mad Daddy. Can the Madman overcome Team USA? A much younger and hungrier competitors here as Steel climbs the ropes. Hanging the Madman up with a dragon sleeper from the top rope, trying to the big bad Mad Daddy, the mad veteran. Madman gonna get his shoulder dislocated now, in all kinds of trouble. Madman needs to get the tag out to one of his partners. Frank Keen and Sweetness awaiting on the sidelines as Johnny USA gets the tag in. Now climbing the ropes. Madman in trouble. Johnny gets the Patriot Missile. Gonna pin the Madman now. Frankie breaking it up. Frankie coming back into play. Johnny catches Frank though, dragging him to his corner of the ring. Frank with shots into the gut escapes the clutches of Johnny USA. But Frankie clearly at a loss. Gets scooped up now, but lands on top of Johnny as Madman gets the much needed tag out to Sweetness. Frank with a great distraction job. And now Sweetness gonna look to finish off Johnny. Sweetness now tagging in Frank. Frankie back in the match. Can Frank put away Johnny? Scooping Johnny USA back up, but Johnny counters out and gets a huge Frankensteiner on Frankie. Johnny USA now tagging out to Mike Steele. 9.5 minutes remain in this trios match with 2 out of 3 falls. Team USA versus Sweetness, the Madman, and their strength partner Frank Keen. As now Steele down for the pin on Keen. But Sweetness making the save for his unusual partner. Now with an elbow into the face of Steele, Madman takes an elbow from Johnny, but Sweetness lays out Steele. Johnny USA tossing the Madman to the outside. The Madman suffering the most damage in this match so far. And now Sweetness looking to slam Johnny on the outside. And Frank just using the cut spike, that deadly thumb jammed into the throat. But no, Hammer able to make the save. Mike Steele in deep trouble once again. Kusel by the throat, no Steele. Able to reverse. Mike Steele fighting back on his opponent, Frank Keane. And Steele hits a huge dropkick. Steele may be physically outmatched, but he can outskill Frank Keane any day of the week. Beautiful drop kick there from the Steel City native as Johnny USA scooping up Frank. Liberty slam once again. Johnny, does he have it here? Frank Keane in huge trouble. Frank Keane gets pinned by Johnny USA with the Liberty Slam. My God. Team USA up 1-ball. Over the madman Frank Keane and Sweetness as Johnny goes to work on Frank Keane. Great teamwork from Team USA, but the madman systematically destroying the two young men on the outside right now as Frank Keane makes the comeback on Johnny USA. Sweetness gets the tag in. Sweetness with a big boot to Johnny, takes him down. Now setting up. Sweetness now. Gonna hit the swing chin music. But we didn't see Johnny USA tucked out. Terrible camera work here. As now Johnny scooped up and tossed to the outside from Sweetness. Sweetness gonna tag Frank Keane back in. Frank, right after Steele, he gets caught on the top rope. Frank Keane not faring so well in this match tonight. Catches Steele, smashing his head into the apron once again. Frank Keane had enough for these youngsters here tonight. Johnny gets a huge atomic drop. Massive monster Frank Keane on the outside, but Frank counters out of it. Johnny tries to throw Frank, but gets stopped. Frank now meets the table. Referee to count him 5 now. As these men must get back in the ring. Johnny with a kick to the head. Trying to scramble the brains of Frank Keane even more. Frank Keane, he's got enough problems. Now smashed into the Steel step. Tagging out to Steel is Johnny USA. As Mike Steele breaks the count. Frank Keane, a heap on the outside. But now coming back on Steele. Ref by Possum there, catching him with a DDT. Frank Keane on the outside in his element now. Tossing Steele. And Frank, he looks upset. Now back after Steele, Frank Keane. Yes, check that. Frank's upset. Sticking it up with Steele, but Steele, using Frank's anger against him, whips him down. 3. And Mike Steele re-entering the ring. Team USA up 1 point. In this match against Frank Keane, Sweetness, and the Madman. 3 great IWF icons teaming up in a super team as it were to take on Team USA tonight. But Johnny USA's forces showing great unity. As now Mike Steele gets a huge Superman punch into the head of Frankie. 4 minutes remain. Frank fighting Steel on the outside. You gotta get it back to the ring, Frank. Frank smashing Steel into the mat on the outside, re-entering the ring. But exits once again, Frankie. Now, bringing Steel back into it. Frank, just wasting time now. Come on, Frankie, you gotta get it done. Setting up Steel. Now Gooseling with Steel. Escapes once again. Frank catches the foot and gets it into Curry. Like Steel. Surviving the onslaught of Frankie. Smashes his head into the turnbuckle. Steel now. Launches Johnny USA on a Frankie. Frank getting the tag out to Sweetness as Johnny poses on the ropes. Johnny catches Sweetness with a bigger Kadrana, taking down Sweetness. Sweetness getting a toss down. Johnny USA just a bit faster on that exchange. And now Sweetness, handspring, missing the stunner. As now, Johnny USA, his partner Steel taking down Sweetness. Who could have expected this kind of fight out of Team USA against these 3 icons of the IWF? Hammer and Steel proving their worth here tonight. And Steel knocks down Frankie. Snapping the neck of Sweetness down for the pin. Steel, he's got Sweetness. No, Sweetness able to kick out. Surviving. Team USA nearly won the match right there. With 2 minutes to spare, Hammer down for the count. Sweetness in big trouble. Sweetness has got to get back into this one. Now Sweetness gets tossed into the corner by Hammer. But escapes. Back with a U-turn sidekick. Sweetness gets the tag out to the big Madman. Teddy the Madman back in the match. Can the Madman make a big difference here? Hammer catches Madman. No, Madman escapes the butterfly suplex. But Hammer escaping the clutches of the Madman, dragging him to his corner. Madman fights out of the corner. Comes back with a headbutt, busting open Hammer. And now setting up Hammer. He's got him with the Madman choke slam. Smashes Hammer into the mat, down for the count. And Steel, so quick, saving his partner. And the team of Frankie, the Madman, and Sweetness, they're down to fall. They're going to lose this match. Madman grabs Steel now.
Being carried around with ease.
Madman frustrated, wanted to powerbomb him. Now smashes him into the mat with one hand. Madman with 30 seconds left. It's whipped out. Now Hammer, happy with the results of his team. Madman whips into the corner now. The Madman and Frankie will compete in the inside the Elimination Chamber for here tonight. Hammer and Steel. Shine as Hammer gets the burning hammer. 4 seconds to spare at Hammer. That's the Madman Team USA triumph. shame here tonight. Unbelievable result to this match. I did not expect that at all. Johnny USA, Chris Hammer, and Mike Steele beating the clock here tonight. Getting the fall over Frankie. And what great teamwork from Johnny USA's team. Chris Hammer, Mike Steele, and Johnny USA. Team USA victorious, whether we like it or not. In our opening match, as now we're going to see our number one contender, J-Money Jamal Jones, the man that will face Damian Rodriguez 2 weeks at the Summerfest. And what a spectacular it's going to be. 3 elimination chambers as well as that huge title match. But up next, our number one contender, J-Money. He's going to have his hands full as he faces off against one of the members of El Sindicato, Dirty Diaz, in hot water lately with Damian Rodriguez. Still angry with Diaz over the loss of his championship belt back when Ace Gold stole it, blaming Dirty Diaz for the theft of the championship. Of course, he got that belt back, but still, Diaz scoring a pin over Ace Gold on Ace Gold's journey to London to face Damian Rodriguez, where Ace Gold was defeated by Damian Rodriguez as well. Ace Gold looking to challenge the champion in our main event. However, Dirty Diaz, one of the members of El Sindicato, now he's going to look to defeat J-Money Jamal Jones as last week they were counted out. Dirty Diaz charged with destroying Jamal Jones. Can he be successful and satisfy the leader of El Sindicato and the champion Damian Rodriguez, as Dirty Diaz will be accompanied by his manager Rosalicia, half owner of the IWF, one of the leaders of El Sindicato, also in trouble with the champion Damian Rodriguez for gambling money at the Summerfest. Alicia will have to face her 2 most feared opponents, the 2 women that she fears the most in the world. The vicious, sadistic clown, the alter ego of Cutie Pie, as well as Jada Clubber Lane in a triple threat match. Rosalicia's in trouble in 2 weeks. However, tonight she'll stand in the corner alongside her heated rival, JC Platinum, turning on his former charge, J-Money Jamal Jones, and joining the leagues of El Sindicato. JC Platinum abandoning his friend, the Benedict Arnold, the Judas Iscariot, the traitor.
Making his way to the ring, representing the Syndicate from San Juan, Puerto Rico, weighing in at 255 pounds, Dirty Diego Diaz.
Dirty Diego Diaz being accompanied of El Sindicato, Gracie Carlos, and Rosalicia, along with apparently his new manager, JC Platinum. Tonight, JC Platinum's newest diamond of Platinum Productions. He's going to make his debut in the main event as he teams up with the champion, Damian Rodriguez, choosing his partners carefully, as the Nigerian prize fighter Xavion will make his debut in our main event. A new superstar, but now the number one contender,
from Kingston, Jamaica, weighing in at 271 pounds, J-Big Money Jones.
the Jamaican Olympian, one of the greatest superstars in all the IWF, and number one contender for the IWF Championship. On our way to Summerfest in 2 weeks, he will face the champion Damian Rodriguez, his rival, the man who attacked him backstage, the man who's tried to take him out, forcing him to face his monster Perez. His indentured servant out on work release. Perez, a dangerous man. He will also team up with Damian Rodriguez in our main event. As now J Money must face Dirty Diego Diaz. Can J Money overcome here tonight and at the Summerfest? Can J Money become the IWF champion? We'll have to find out. As now he faces Dirty Diego Diaz, one of the members of El Sindicato one-on-one. I'd like to thank my friends for helping me to bring you the IWF. First off, Brandon over at Thriller Championship Wrestling. He's thrilling, chilling, and killing it over at Thriller Championship Wrestling. Go like and subscribe to TCW to see what Spike Tonic's up to. Also, check out the Fight Universe. You'll see all the TWC action and see what the Cocky Gangsters are up to over at the TWC under Fight Universe. Go like and subscribe to Fight Universe to catch all that action. That's now Dirty Diaz opens up on the #1 contender, Ken Diaz. Get another surprise win over J Money, halting his momentum as he did Ace Gold. On his way into taking on the champion Damian Rodriguez. But J Money back with an Northern Lights suplex. Also make sure you check out Frantic Gaming 90. That JB Boy is bringing you the path to glory. Go like and subscribe to Frantic Gaming 90. As well as Southern Smoke Wrestling, the boys in the South are tearing it up. Go see what Cooter's up to over at SSW. Like and subscribe to Southern Smoke Wrestling. As J Money climbs the top, J Money gets a rolling leg drop from the top. Unbelievable. Dirty Diego Diaz in big trouble. J Money taking control, busting open Diaz, down for the count, referee down quick, 2 count only, J Money. Gonna have to do more to put away Diaz here tonight. Also make sure you check out Non-Stop Extreme Wrestling, the NEW, where you'll see El Loco, Diablo, and many more. And Non-Stop Extreme Wrestling, go like and subscribe. J Money in control now. Diego in big trouble. Dirty Diaz gonna have to get back into this one. His Sindicato brethren watching on, as well as JC Platinum, but now J Money rocks in the submission, broken up. Don't forget to check out Clinton's War Productions. My buddy Clinton, he's having fun over at Clinton's War Productions, bringing you the OWF and so much more. Go like and subscribe to see what Clinton's up to over at Clinton's War Productions today. As now, Diaz catches J Money with an enziguri and slaps him. Diaz pulling out punches here. Wants to defeat #1 contender. Gets a big spin wheel kick, taking down Jamal Jones. Down with a dragon screw. J Money gonna do everything he can to defeat Dirty Diego Diaz. Jamal Jones gets his legs swept out, but still comes back on Diaz, keeps him down on the mat. What a superstar. Jamal Jones, the #1 contender. Also go check out T.O.'s Gaming Channel. That's T.O''S Gaming Channel. Travis Oliver bringing high-quality created superstars and high-quality matches. Go like and subscribe to TO's Gaming channel to get in on all the action. With a special thank you to Cino Fun, Big Chuck, Brian Steele of System X, Sergio, Calvin Ricks with House of Bricks, Blaze over at Blaze Radio. Go like and subscribe. Check out my friend's channel. I appreciate all my friends' support, helping me to bring you the IWF SDS now website. Lance right on his butt. Catching Dirty Diaz with another dragon screw, snapping the link back. Can't Chain Money overcome the likes of Dirty Diego Diaz. J-Money with another rolling leg drop. Catches Dirty Diaz. Can he get the pin here? No. Diaz able to kick out at two. J-Money being pushed to his limit by Dirty Diaz. But Diaz gets caught. That bankroll. The rolling ankle lock. But now J-Money into a triangle leg, or triangle choke that is. J-Money keeps getting caught by the ropes. Dirty Diego Diaz, just too tall, too low. Kicks off. Jamal Jones. Diaz with a big slap. And a drop kick. Can't J-Money overcome Dirty Diaz. Climbs to the top rope now. J-Money. Frog splash. J-Money down for the pin. And Diaz close to the number one contender. J-Money, Jamal Jones, and a peeking at the frog splash on Damian Rodriguez in 2 weeks after Summerfest. Can J-Money walk away the new IWF Heavyweight Champion of the World? J-Money, Jamal Jones, triumphant here tonight, but he's gonna feel the heat when he faces the champion.
Impressive victory from bell to bell.
J-Money, Jamal Jones, a great Jamaican Olympian superstar, going it alone now, without the help of his manager, with nobody in his corner. There's no easy way out for J-Money. In 2 weeks, he's gonna attempt to become the World Heavyweight Champion. Can J-Money do it? We'll have to see, as all the odds are stacked against him. Up next, we're gonna see the new tag team champions. Uno and Dos of Los Conquistadores, winning the championship at the expense of the former champions, El Rey Diablo and Sancho Diablo. El Gordo, the owner of the Guadalajara location of Tacos El Gordo, employing Los Conquistadores, presenting them this past week on Super Lucha Libre, giving them a tag team championship match. Uno and Dos overcoming the odds. El Rey Diablo and Sancho Diablo thought they'd have a cakewalk against a couple of jobbers. However, El Rey, he's not holding Conquistadores responsible. He's after the head of El Gordo. El Gordo, of course, he has to work tonight. El Rey Diablo forcing El Gordo to work ridiculous hours in order to maintain his family business and put food on the table. Working 60, 70, 80 hours a week, who knows? But tonight his employees, Uno and Dos, the new tag team champions, they're going to face off against the Pretty Boy Express. Max Xavier as well That's the original Pretty Boy himself, Pretty Boy Tony Valentine, the nephew of Ronnie Flash Valentine, one of the high rollers. Ronnie Valentine will compete in the main event, but now he stands in the corner aside his nephew. As Max Xavier and Tony Valentine make their arrival.
On the way to the ring, accompanied by Ron E. Flash Valentine at a combined weight of 406 pounds.
A duo that showcase the very best in tag team
The
wrestling.
Pretty Boy Express, Max Xavier, and Pretty Boy Tony Valentine, currently the #1 contenders for the Tag Team Championship of the world. Heading into Summerfest. Tonight they face the champions, Los Conquistadores. And the Pretty Boys showing off for the fans in attendance. Two narcissistic young men, to say the least. Love nothing more than a mirror.
Here comes
These two men ready for action against the champions.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 429 pounds. The World Tag Team Champions, Los
Los
Conquistadores.
Conquistadores. Uno and Dos, the employees of El Gordo. Of course, nobody ever said how long they've worked there. Gordo helping them get a tag team championship match on Super Lucha Libre against his rival El Rey Diablo. As now, look, they've unmasked. That's the Thrill Seekers. The Thrill Seekers. Danny Dynamic and Max. No, Danny Dynamic. I forgot his name. He'll come to me. Mason, Tyler, and Danny Dynamic faking out everybody, stealing the tag team titles at the expense of El Rey Diablo and Sancho Diablo, now showing their faces here in the IWF, in spite of if I can remember their names or not. Mason Tyler gets the tag into the ring, the Newcastle natives, one half of the new tag team champions. Catching the Pretty Boy Express off guard, to say the least. Now, Mason Tyler just gonna run into nothing. Mason Tyler just running against the ropes with no direction, no aim, no reason to run. Where is Mason Tyler going, and how long will it take him to get there? That's a question on all of our minds. As he runs for eternity. I can thank my friends again, do another stream shout out. Now, Mason Tyler. Now whipping Tony Valentine over the top rope. Certainly lost all momentum from the unmasking with that never-ending run into the ropes.
Here he comes, sliding back in.
And now Mason Tyler makes his way back into the ring.
Nails the midsection.
Gets whipped into the corner. Max Xavier setting up Mason Tyler on the top rope.
Putting his opponent away. This has been a grueling battle. What is left?
Max Xavier now going for it all. Spanish fly on Mason Tyler. What a move. from Max Xavier. Takes one half of the tag team champions, apparently the Thrill Seekers. Now the champions facing off against their number one contenders here. Max Xavier just kicks the head off of Danny Dynamic. Danny Dynamic now. In with Tony Pretty Boy Valentine. Valentine whipping Dynamic over the ropes. In hot pursuit as Dynamic is on the outside. And tosses him back into the ring. Dynamic now. Tossing Tony across the ring. And up on Fred's rope, Dynamic with a Dynamic moonsault. Danny Dynamic and Mason Tyler, the Thrill Seekers, faking out the world. Becoming the World Tag Team Champions, defeating El Rey Diablo and Sancho Diablo. With the element of surprise. Danny Dynamic just eats the mat there. They look to use that same element of surprise here tonight. And to beat the Pretty Boy Express, their rivals, whom they've not been able to defeat so far. Danny Dynamic and Mason Tyler having troubles overcoming the Pretty Boy Express, the number one contenders. As now Max drags Dynamic into the corner. Dynamic over the ropes, springboarding up with a clothesline. Takes down Max Xavier, springboard Asai moonsault down for the count. Dynamic. Manoa Xavier kicking out. One count only. Dynamic up on top now. Danny Dynamic, one half of the new tag team champion. Taking on the Pretty Boy Express with their manager, Ronnie Five Valentine on the outside. He will be competing in our main event as 1/3 of the High Rollers. 3 of the High Roller suits united here tonight. Only missing one suit. That is now Mason Tyler. Gets the springboard Asai moonsault. These Thrill Seekers springboarding around the ring with the greatest of beats. Mason Tyler roasted with an echo lock. Beautiful submission all from Mason Tyler. Great finding the leg. As now Max Xavier making the save for his partner Tony Valentine in big trouble there. Mason Tyler. Overt damage from Max Xavier, tagging out to his partner, Danny Dynamic. Dynamic up to the top rope, gonna do something Dynamic. The beautiful flying elbow down for the count on Tony Pretty Boy Valentine. No, Max Xavier makes a save once again for his partner. The Pretty Boy Express and the Thrill Seekers facing off here tonight, much to the surprise of us all. We thought it was going to be those conquistadores, but it was Mason Tyler and Danny Dynamic underneath the masks all along. Tony now, hammering away at Dynamic. Danny Dynamic hip tossing Valentine over. Now another springboard moonsault. Dynamic down for the count. Tony Valentine in big trouble. Gets bad. Tony Valentine and Max Xavier caught off guard here by the appearance of the Thrill Seekers. The new tag team champions, the Thrill Seekers, picking up a win over their rivals, the Pretty Boy Express, the number one contenders for the Tag Team Championship. And these two teams must be set for a collision course in 2 weeks at the Summer Fest. But tonight, Los Conquistadores, I suppose, Mason Tyler and Danny Dynamic, the Thrill Seekers, get the win. And the new tag team champions are pleased with themselves. Here on IWF Warzone in the Thunderdome with DrHooksMalone, I'd like to thank you for joining me. And up next, we're gonna see the former best friend, Devin Gabriel, Christopher Cameron, the Emo Prince, aligning with Devin Gabriel's enemy, Curve, the sick, sadistic, sociopathic, psychotic, and strange Curve, driving Devin Gabriel to the very edge, playing psychological warfare with young Devin, attempting to rid the IWF of our hero Devin Gabriel once and for all. Curve aligning with Devin's former best friend Cameron, as well as the Hitman, the Mercenary, El Castigador, the Punisher, injuring Devin Gabriel. He cannot be here tonight at all. The doctors have held him back. However, taking his place will be Brewster McGinnis, making his return to the squared circle after years away. Brewster McGinnis, the trainer, the mentor, the inspirational leader of Devin Gabriel, helping him break into the business as a young man. Brewster McGinnis now makes his return to stand up. His young protege, Devin Gabriel, cannot compete, but in his place is perhaps a tougher gentleman, Brewster McGinnis, the grizzled old veteran, will look to take it to the young Christopher Cameron here tonight. It's youth and exuberance versus age and experience as Christopher Cameron takes on Brewster McGinnis one-on-one. Can Brewster McGinnis put away Christopher Cameron and stand up for his young protege, Devin Gabriel? Right in front of Curve, Devin Gabriel's enemy, his rival.
And
Here tonight on IWF is now the Emo Prince. Comes in alongside his longtime girlfriend,
making his way
Cat Scarlet,
from small town
as well as his mentor, Curve.
Weighing in at 202 pounds, Christopher Cameron.
Curve, the heated rival,
Seems like every effort is some last
the most hated nemesis of Devin Gabriel, attempting to drive him out of the company, bringing Devin's former friend Christopher Cameron back to action here. As now Christopher Cameron holding 3 wins over Devin Gabriel in a row. Devin Gabriel injured, still choosing to compete. Could not overcome Cameron at 100% health. Now Cameron, perhaps he could pick on somebody his own size, as it were. Brewster McGinnis.
His opponent from Belfast, Northern Ireland, weighing in at 307 pounds, Bruiser McGinnis.
Brewster McGinnis coming out of retirement to stand up to avenge his fallen compadre, his protege Devin Gabriel. Brewster McGinnis taking in Gabriel at a young age. Gabriel, orphaned as his mother was murdered. His father, highly suspected for the murder of his mother, escaping. Still on the run, we don't know whatever became of Devin Gabriel's father. Bruiser McGinnis stepping in and taking up that father figure role in Devin Gabriel's life. As he were the godfather of Gabriel's own mother, the one that were murdered. Bruiser McGinnis now returning to help his young protege, Devin Gabriel, as now he gets a big mushroom stomp into the stomach of Christopher Cameron, the former friend of Gabriel. Bruiser up top quick. What's he doing? Drives a hammer into the skull of Cameron. And now McGinnis all over young Cameron. Taking this young man apart piece by piece. Gonna bite the fingers. Down for the pin. Bruiser McGinnis going to work on Christopher Cameron, the emo prince. Cameron now, back with strikes. Cameron, a brilliant martial artist. Knows his way around a dojo. Christopher Cameron cranks up Bruiser McGinnis, the old veteran. Gets kicked to the face by young Cameron. Cameron's girlfriend, Ken Scarlett, on the outside with curve. Not sure how much Cameron wants to trust that situation, but to each their own. Cameron with a kick in the back of McGinnis. Now with a senton. Curve. Having so many problems with Cutie Pie. Trying to contain the young superstar Cutie Pie. Suffering from dissociative identity disorder. Curve. Unleashing the worst part of Cutie Pie, bringing forth that vicious and evil clown. But now Christopher Cameron setting up McGinnis. Can Cameron put away McGinnis? But the running Enziguri. Bruiser McGinnis eats that shoot. And now Cameron down for the count. McGinnis kicking out at the count of 2. Bruiser McGinnis rolling up Cameron now. One count only. Christopher Cameron surviving. As now Bruiser McGinnis coming back with rights and left shots of fury. From the old drunken Irishman. Stomp into the chest of Cameron. Bruiser taking him into the corner. Cameron escaping. Cameron out with a big spin kick. Connects with the face of Bruiser McGinnis, knocking him out cold. And the big bad Bruiser down for the count now. No, kicking out Christopher Cameron. The emo prince nearly had Bruiser McGinnis now setting him up. Right in front of his mentor, Curve. Christopher Cameron goes for the Enziguri, but misses. Bruiser McGinnis now with a stomp into the guts of Christopher Cameron. Now once again, Bruiser McGinnis up top. Senton bomb. McGinnis trying to squash Cameron. 2 count only. Christopher Cameron kicks out of that huge senton bomb from the Bruiser. Now Bruiser setting him up. Look for that Celtic Ireland driver. 2 count only. Christopher Cameron kicking out of the Ireland driver. Bruiser McGinnis setting him up. Got the cloverleaf applied. The cloverleaf forcing Christopher Cameron to tap out the old veteran. Pulling out an old submission hold. Forcing Christopher Cameron to submit.
Awesome. Let's take another look.
Gaining a measure of revenge over the rivals of Devin Gabriel as his mentor. Bruiser McGinnis victorious over Christopher Cameron, and that must make Curb furious. What a match here tonight on IWF in the War Zone with DrHooksMalone, Bruiser McGinnis.
Mac and S.
This kind of win establishes him to the world.
The old Irish Bruiser victorious here tonight.
This is what it's all about. Winning and
As Devin Gabriel looks on from a hospital bed. His mentor, Bruiser McGinnis, finally gets a win over Christopher Cameron. Here on IWF in the Thunderdome, I'd like to thank you for joining me once again. As up next, we're going to see Goliath Thanos. Thanos aligning himself with the likes of Victoria Lovecraft, the leader of the Coven, as well as now the Disciples of Darkness and her unholy union with Thanos. Now, Thanos being accompanied by Victoria, carrying the ashes of his very recently dead wife, in spite of his daughter, poor Reyes, still out of action, grieving the loss of her mother along with her boyfriend, El Susuro. El Susuro, Rachel Reyes missing action, but the unholy Thanos has missed none, along with his new girlfriend, his new love, Victoria Lovecraft, carrying those ashes. She will be followed by her zombie compatriots, the Disciples of Darkness, the Dark Rider, Ghost, and Warlock, mindlessly following Victoria now. The unholy union coming to fruition as the unholy Thanos will face off against the friend of his daughter, Rachel Reyes' friend, Volar. Volar, the tag team partner of the boyfriend of Rachel Reyes, attempting to stand up for them in their absence, finds it wrong that the unholy Thanos has moved on so quickly, parading around the ashes of his dead wife as Rachel Reyes still grieves. Volar looks to gain some revenge on the unholy beast. Traveler in the further reaches of experience, Thanos, demon to summon angel to others tonight. He will be a demon in the eyes of Volar, as the Maverick Flyboy must summon everything in his power to overcome this unholy Goliath. Warlock and the Dark Rider Ghost, will they have an effect on the outside? We'll have to see, as the Unholy Alliance now makes their arrival. The unholy Thanos, along with Victoria Lovecraft, the leader of the Coven, the Gypsy Transylvania Witch Queen, carrying the ashes of the recently deceased wife of the unholy beast Thanos that you see there.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. making his way to the ring from wherever he wants. Weighing in at 366 pounds,
the unholy Thanos, being accompanied by the monstrous disciples of darkness, as if the unholy Thanos weren't dangerous enough on his own. He has two monsters behind him now. The Dark Rider Ghost and the Wicked Weaver of Warlock and Witchcraft and Wizardry.
He's in perhaps
the Warlock.
best physical condition of his life. He knows what it takes to reach the top here in WWE.
There you see the unholy Thanos, along with his new love, Victoria Lovecraft, carrying the ashes of his recently deceased wife, the mother of Rachel Reyes, still on the sidelines. How can the unholy Thanos do that to his own flesh and blood? As now, Volar looks to stand up for his friends. And it couldn't get much more different than these two superstars here tonight. The Thanos, a monstrous competitor surrounding himself with monsters.
From Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 231 pounds, Maverick
The tension building.
Volar, the Maverick Fly Boy.
Drama involved with this one.
He could not be more justified in his actions of coming after the unholy Thanos here tonight. Attempting to do his friends justice in this one-on-one match here. Can Volar put a dent to the armor of the unholy Thanos? Thanos just knocks Volar for a loop.
He's staring at someone who's shown a lot of hostility in this spot.
But Volar not going to be beaten that easily by this monster. This walking Frankenstein, the unholy Thanos, just picked Volar up from the ground. What power from the beast. Brewers DDT, Thanos driving Volar, sent it to the mat.
Not yet.
As the unholy Thanos smashing Volar into the mat once again. Going to work on the young luchador, the Maverick Fly Boy, standing up for his partner, El Susuro, and his girlfriend, the daughter of the unholy beast that he does battle with right now. Thanos dropping Volar across the top rope.
Yeah, but you can't count anyone out yet. This match
And a knee into the shoulder. Volar suffering the effects of the beating of the unholy Goliath.
reversal after reversal. These two are ready for each other.
Now Thanos with a go behind. Knee into the guts. Smashing the ribs of Volar. As Thanos tries to go work on the illusion of Volar too quick. Gets a huge super kick. What a move from Volar. Up on the second rope. Shooting star meets the knees of the unholy Thanos. The disciples of darkness look to be pleased. As now Thanos catches the foot. Close sliding Volar down. Thanos trips out Volar and locks in the death TM. And deathlock toe hold into the face lock. The death TM applied. Volar in deep trouble out. But the unholy Thanos allowing the man to escape. Volar comes back with a huge Pele kick. Perhaps Thanos made a huge mistake there. Thanos now hooking up Volar. If Baylor DDT busts Thanos Impaler. Unbelievable. Lord. Made of tough grit wherewithal, and he survived that. As the big man comes off the top and misses the clothesline. Volar takes Thanos down to the mat. Can young Volar mount a comeback against the unholy Goliath, taking out the knee of the big man. Locking up the leg now. Thanos laying on the mat, the same height as everyone. And Thanos in big trouble as Volar goes to work. My God, the Spanish line from Volar on the big man. Volar's got him, but no, Thanos able to get the shoulder up the unholy Goliath. The beast Thanos kicks out, and out, gets a drop kick to the side of the head. Volar still in control.
Kick to the midsection, looking for the straight jacket.
Backstabber, Volar bringing it to the monster, but now the lights go out. And Thanos, the unholy beast, he was striking Volar, dropping him on the top rope. Volar catching him on a super kick. Inverted atomic drop, now Volar gets a drop kick into the face. Can Volar defeat the unholy Goliath here tonight on IWF in front of the world? Fist into the face. Thanos now suplexes Volar right on the back of his head. Landing on inside. Thanos now applying a claw hold. Trying to crush the skull of Volar. Thanos forces Volar to give up in the iron claw, crushing the skull of the young luchador Volar. He only wanted to stand up for his friends.
And here's another glance at these superstars in action.
Volar just destroyed here tonight on IWF by the unholy beast. Thanos making an example of the tag team partner of the boyfriend of his daughter. And why has the unholy Thanos taken such a focus on making his own daughter's life miserable?
Quite a bit
The
of
unholy Thanos,
match like that. No doubt about it.
alongside Victoria Lovecraft and the Disciples of Darkness. The unholy Thanos is victorious tonight over Volar here on IWF. The War Zone, the Thunderdome, the DrHooksMalone. Thank you for joining me. As up next, we're going to see Ladies Section, the returning A+, the Harvard graduate, the valedictorian genius, Alexandria A+, along with her coach, Johnny USA. We saw him in action earlier. His team overcoming that of Madman Sweetness and Frank Keene. Unbelievable. Now Johnny USA looks to instill that winning knowledge into the great mind of A+, but look who's here once again. It's that sick, sadistic, psychopathic, sociopathic, and strange curve. The ex-boyfriend of Cutie Pie, clearly confusing Cutie Pie. Once again, Cutie Pie, she doesn't know who she is. Between personalities, for a while she thought she was A+. Tonight, Cutie Pie Can she overcome her dissociative identity disorder? Her split personalities at war with one another. She doesn't know whether she's Cutie Pie, whether she's A+ or the clown. With her ex-boyfriend Curve, bringing out the worst in Cutie Pie's personality. He'll be on the outside, egging her on even more. As she takes on the Harvard graduate A+. Johnny USA, the coach of A+, the disingenuous piece of crap. Say, standing next to the likes of Curve, allowing Curve to come ringside to get inside the mind of his ex-girlfriend Cutie Pie, the victim of so many mind games already. Johnny USA using Cutie Pie to overcome his own sister Americana on Bash in the USA, surprising his sister Americana, forcing her to face Cutie Pie, her ex-girlfriend, in an A+ disguise. Now the real A+ makes her return.
Is scheduled for
Certainly not too happy with Cutie Pie taking on
from
her
Boston,
likeness.
Massachusetts.
The Boston, Massachusetts native, the Harvard graduate, the valedictorian, A+. Taking on Cutie Pie here tonight, and can she outwit, can she outsmart Cutie Pie in this one-on-one contest? A+, a socially awkward type, a bit nerdy to say the least.
She's planning on doing it again here tonight.
But she is a scientific technician between the ropes. A+ clearly doing her homework. As now, the one and only Cutie Pie.
And representing the team from the good old USA, Cutie Pie.
Matches like these with talent.
Cutie Pie clearly confused once again. She is one of a kind, but you never know which one you're gonna get. Tonight, Cutie Pie squaring off against one of her own likenesses, one of her own alter egos, A+.
One of the best competitors around, ready to show her
And
skills.
she's got that filthy, dirty dress on once again. She always puts that thing on when she's around Curve. Cutie Pie, half fainted, doesn't even know who she is. Going up against A+ here tonight, but catches A+.
I believe there's even more.
With a drop kick into the back. There's Curve. And Johnny USA look on from the outside. Cutie Pie. Clearly out of sorts. A hot mess. Climbing to the top rope. 630 splash. Cutie Pie's acrobatic background coming into play. Here against A+. As now she scoops her up. Cutie Pie with a shot. But A+ getting the better of her. Dragging her to the corner. Oh, Cutie Pie fighting back.
Well, that's one way to leave the ring.
Can little Cutie get the win? Hey. Over one of her own split personalities. A+. Of course, A+ is a very real person. She stands here before you. And now she's about to get powerbombed. A+ needs some barricade, my God. Vicious moves here from Cutie Pie. Perhaps we're seeing more of the clown here in this match tonight. As Cutie Pie re-enters the ring. A+. Following closely behind. Taking down her top rotator. A+ now. With a bow to the crowd. Misses the leg drop. Cutie Pie out of the way. DDT smashes A+, going to the mat. But A+ takes Cutie Pie down with a dragon whip. And Curb loves what he's seeing, loves the psychological torture. Wants to make his ex-girlfriend look ridiculous, feel stupid, humiliate her in front of everyone. There's now A+. Tosses Cutie Pie down to the mat, right by her hair, that wig. That's her A+ wig. But she must be picking her up by her real hair. Unless she's just lifting her up by the ears. That would really hurt. Now raking away at the eyes. A+ with a genius strategy. Rip the face off of Cutie Pie. As Cutie Pie catches a snapmare. Kick into the face. Cutie Pie still in this one. Sets up A+ with a corner. Cutie Pie still out of this match. Handspring into the Pele kick. Cutie Pie's got A+ now. Down for the count. 2 count only. A+ able to kick out of that handspring Pele kick. We've seen that many times before. Cutie Pie so dangerous. Now setting up the 450 spot. Cutie Pie's got her. 2 count only. A+ able to kick out. A+ summoning her guts here tonight. But Cutie Pie catches her with an O'Connor roll into another Pele kick. Just gonna wear the face off of A+ with those kicks. But A+, jawbreaker, snapmare, takedown. And now yanking the wig. She's gonna pull the wig off of Cutie Pie. Cutie Pie doesn't want that. A+ setting her up. Hit the educator. A+ has got the educator applied. But no, A+ fails to deliver an education to Cutie Pie here tonight. Cutie rolls out of the way. A+ whips Cutie over the ropes. Catches her with a forearm now. A+ with a stunner drops Cutie Pie on the outside of the ring, right at the feet of Curve, her ex-boyfriend, who disrespectfully turns his back on Cutie Pie and walks away. A+ out. Gonna stomp away Cutie Pie on the outside, further insult to injury. Cutie Pie tossed into the steps. In big trouble now at the hands of A+. Good genius Harvard graduate, a valedictorian A+. She's a big girl in her own right. Nobody ever points that out because you don't really notice. Easy to overlook the size of a competitor when they're that nerdy. As Cutie Pie springboards off and nails A+. Down for the pin. Cutie Pie, does she have her ears? 2 count only. A+ kicks out. Can't Cutie Pie put away her rival A+. Perhaps put this chapter to bed in her fight against her alternate personality, her dissociative identity disorder plaguing her on a daily basis. Cutie Pie, she was convinced that she was A+. Now she faces A+, much like Luke Skywalker facing himself. A+, climbing to the top rope now. Got Cutie Pie upside down and now's a brain buster. The brainbuster off the top turbo. Cutie Pie's done, but no. How did Cutie Pie kick out of that one? That unbelievable brainbuster connects, and it wasn't enough to put away Cutie Pie, who comes back with a drop toe. And that freaker on A+ Cutie Pie. This confused young lady is still in this match. About to set on A+ once again. 450 splash in the center of the ring. A+ in big trouble now. Cutie Pie's got her. 3 count. I overcomes A+ here tonight. What a match on IWF Warzone. Cutie Pie overcoming one of her alternate personalities, as it were. A+, the real life version, coming to life and attacking her. Hitting a huge brain buster off the top turnbuckle with Cutie Pie's ex-boyfriend, Kurt, lurking on the outside. Johnny USA slithering around.
And then some.
Neither of them were any help to the Harvard graduate A+ tonight as she falls at the hands of the very confused Cutie Pie, who's still good enough to beat A+ here on IWF. What a match that was. Cutie Pie overcoming A+. That's up next. It's going to be our main event. The High Rollers United. Ace Gold bring together Ronnie Flash Valentine and Romeo Adonis. All 3 of these men, such decorated superstars here in the IWF. So much in common with all the High Rollers representing the 3 suits. The Ace of Spades, of course, with Ronnie Flash Valentine representing the Diamonds. And Romeo Adonis, the Hearts. Of course, they look for their clubs. And who better to represent the clubs? The clubber. J Money Jamal Jones. By his absence, Ace Gold beckoning J Money to rejoin the High Rollers. However, J Money has his hands full right now. He is the #1 contender for the champion. The man on the right, Damian Rodriguez, assembling his team to face off against Ace Gold's team. He will be joined by the Monster Perez as well as the newcomer making his debut tonight, the Nigerian prize fighter, the monstrous Xavion. Xavion, the new love interest of Jada Clubber Lane, and the new diamond of Platinum Enterprises, JC Platinum, ducking out of this match, having Xavion take his place. Damian Rodriguez, he took one look at Xavion and knew that he had a winner in his tag team partner. As Damian Rodriguez teams up with his would-be father-in-law, the Monster Perez. The indentured servant Perez rotting away in Puerto Rican prison for 25 years for a crime he may not have even committed. While you were in prison, his daughter was born. That girl grew up to be Rosalicia, one of the owners of the company, AIW, alongside the other owner, Queen Crystal. Queen Crystal, a member of the High Rollers, challenging Damian Rodriguez to this match here tonight. Her husband, Ace Gold, heading up his team alongside Ronnie Flash Valentine and Romeo Adonis. We're about to see them now as the High Rollers make their arrival. The Spade, the Heart, the diamond.
Tag team match on the way to the ring at a combined weight of 773 pounds.
The moment this match was announced, the WWE
Ace Cole, Ronnie Flash Valentine, and Romeo Adonis. Of course, members of the New York Mafia Syndicate beckoning J Money Jamal joins to rejoin their ranks as Ace Cole believes that with all four of the High Rollers, with all four suits together, they can overcome El Sindicato and Damian Rodriguez, holding a stronghold over the IWF Championship for so long. However, Ace Cole, he chooses a convenient time to bring this point up as J Money Jamal Jones, already the #1 contender, set to face Damian Rodriguez. Maybe Ace Cole just wants to clutch onto the coattails of J Money, but we'll have to see as tonight Ace Cole challenges the champion
At a combined weight of
and his partners.
60 pounds.
Look at this group. Complete domination is
Damian Rodriguez, the IWF World Heavyweight Champion, accompanied by the Monster Perez and the newcomer, making his debut, the Nigerian prizefighter Xavion, clearly wearing that traditional African tribal mask. That thing is terrifying. Damian Rodriguez, the Monster Perez, and Xavion, a formidable team to say the least. Can they overcome the forces of the High Rollers? Ace Cole, Ronnie Valentine, and Romeo Adonis, they may be a man short, but Damian Rodriguez, his team, clearly thrown together at the last minute. His partner, the Monster Perez, he hates his guts. Damian Rodriguez summoning the help of this massive hired mercenary, this well-experienced MMA fighter, the Nigerian prize fighter, Xavion. The champion. He will face Jamal Jones in 2 weeks at the Summer Fest. However, tonight he teams up with the man that would be Jamal Jones' replacement in Platinum Productions, JC Platinum, producing Xavion to team up with Damian Rodriguez and the indentured servant, the Monster Perez. A formidable team. Damian Rodriguez and his men versus the High Rollers in our main event here on IWF.
tag team match underway. An interesting
DrHooksMalone, I'd like to thank you for joining me as our champion, Damian Rodriguez. He just had an appreciation night. What a vain superstar. As now he exits the ring, the Monster Perez tosses Ronnie Flash Valentine over the top rope. Ronnie Valentine, of course, the New York Nature Boy, the leader of the New York Mafia Syndicate. Ronnie Flash Valentine brings so much money and power to the High Rollers, truly escalating their value by a great deal, as well as his partner Romeo Adonis, the half-brother of our Queen Crystal, and her husband, Ace Cole, the leader of the High Rollers. It's now Ronnie Valentine, the New York Nature Boy, locking on that dreaded figure four leg lock on the Monster Perez on the outside, looking to put away the Monster early. Refs out for the count of the Abbott. Perez nearly defeated on the outside there. False count anywhere in this match. Elimination rules. Ken Valentine forced Perez to tap out to the bigger four-leg lock on the outside. Ronnie Flash Valentine just gets kicked in the back of the head. And caught by Perez. But Damian Rodriguez looking to get involved. As now, Ronnie Valentine going for the eyes and stomping Perez head into the mat. The monster Perez in deep trouble now. Getting tossed around by the New York Nature Boy. Valentine down for the pin to the newcomer, Xavier. A tattoo man breaks up the pin. Ronnie Flash Valentine getting reversed. Valentine tattooed in his own right with those regrettable late 90s tribal tattoos. Those things are idiots. Perez just caught him though, smashed him into the mat on the outside. Valentine kicking out. Perez gets tripped out by Ronnie Valentine, who hammers him down into the mat on the outside. The monster Perez
Picked up and around.
gets a gut buster. Busting the guts of Ronnie Valentine. Perez,
Up they go.
double goozle, smashing him into the mat on the outside. The monster Perez in firm control of Ronnie Valentine. The high rollers looking to rise up against the champion Damian Rodriguez and the forces of El Sindicato. However, Damian, he's willing to bring in outside mercenaries like the massive Nigerian prizefighter Xavier. S.A. Skull making his presence felt with a big drop kick into the head of the monster Perez, looking to distract the monster. Doing his job quite well as Ronnie Flash Valentine revived on the other side of the ring. A Skull gets caught though. Perez gotta keep up with the Nature Boy else. The New York Nature Boy Ronnie Flash Valentine, he gets caught in the gut. Take down. Grabbing the legs, dragon screw leg whip, Valentine out. Yanking the leg back, gonna try to pull that hip out of the socket. Monster Perez, he's in big trouble, tagging in the newcomer Xavier, making his debut, but Romeo Adonis catches him. Adonomizer delivered to Xavier. Adonis catches the newcomer. Welcome to IWF. Xavier takes an Adonomizer as the monster Perez just watches on. What is he doing? He's just standing there. Romeo catches Perez, gets an Adonomizer on the monster Perez. Romeo Adonis just catches the foot of Xavier. And now Xavier, he's got Romeo. Knee to the face. Smashing the nose in of Romeo Adonis. 2 count. Nearly pins Romeo Adonis with a knee to the face. And gets a knee to the face of Ace Gold. The newcomer Xavier bringing it to the high roller. Power bomb smashes Ace Gold into the mat. The Nigerian prize fighter proving his worth already as Romeo spinning neck breaker, whipping Xavier over the ropes. Romeo Adonis following him to the outside, down for the count. Xavier nearly pinned on the outside by Romeo Adonis. JC Platinum choosing Xavier bringing him here to replace him in this match here tonight. Can Sabian have a successful debut here on IWF 2 weeks ahead of the Summer Fest? Sabian could win so much here in this match. Burning Hammer, dropping Romeo Adonis head first into the mat. As you have to imagine, Sabian would not do this for nothing. Perez. Entering the ring. Sabian's got Ace Cold now. Unbelievable. Sabian dropping Ace Cold face first on the ropes. Sabian in control of the high rollers now. Nails a knee to the face of Ace Cold. Romeo catches Sabian out. Back body drop. Shooting star press. Unbelievable. From Romeo Adonis. Climbing to the top rope. Axe handle misses. No, he got him. Sabian down. As Romeo going to work on the newcomer. Tagging in his partner, Ronnie Flash Valentine. 1/3 of these high rollers think that they need their fourth J Money Jamal Jones in order to defeat the champion Damian Rodriguez. And finally puts Sindicato down once and for all. As now Sabian, the newcomer, the mercenary here in this match, takes up the legs of Valentine and hammers away into the head. Ronnie Flash Valentine in trouble now. 1/3 of this incantation of the high rollers. Valentine tossing Sabian to the outside, gonna tag out to his partner now. Valentine showing off for the fans here. Trying to embarrass Sabian on his first night. But Sabian grabs Valentine. Scooping him up for a power bomb. Tosses him over the ropes to the outside. Valentine in huge trouble. Sabian down for the pin. Referee slow to make the count. Ace Cold. Ace Cold that is making the save. Sabian seeing the limp carcass of Ronnie Flash Valentine back in. Valentine making the much needed tag out to his partner Romeo Adonis. Adonis gets caught by the monster Perez as Sabian re-enters the ring. Perez with a slingshot headbutt takes out Romeo Adonis. Sabian tossing him to the outside. Damian Rodriguez team working over the high rollers now. In this six-man tag match, Damian Rodriguez teaming with the monster Perez and the newcomer Sabian, the Nigerian prize fighter, who just gets a back body drop from Romeo Adonis. One of the members of the high rollers on his team, along with Ronnie Valentine and Ace Cold, who Romeo just gets caught in the San Juan bomb. Damian Rodriguez got Romeo now. 3 count. Romeo Adonis is out of this one. Did you see that beautiful knee from Sabian taking down Ace Cold? As now Gold in the ring with the man that defeated him in London. Damian Rodriguez eats the Gold Digger. The Gold Digger connects. 1 count only. Sabian in the ring to break it up. And Sabian tosses Ace Cold up. Belly suplex. Unbelievable. Sabian just tossed Ace Cold like he were a sack of potatoes across the ring. Xavier now whipped into the corner as Rodriguez sneaks up on Ace Cole. Ace Cole, the leader of the High Rollers, with quite a overcome here tonight. Damian Rodriguez defeating Ace Cole in London, England after Ace was able to win the Royal Stampede. Now Ace caught in the open line. Will he tap out Ace Cole? No. Ronnie Valentine making the save, but now Rodriguez down for the pin. No. Ace Cole able to kick out. Ace Cole, the former number one contender, as it were, nearly defeating Damian Rodriguez in London and becoming the IWF champion once again. But now he nailed a huge European uppercut on the newcomer Xavier. Xavier getting caught with the well-experienced Ronnie Flash Valentine. They're cashing on all of experience now to take out this newcomer, this youngster, Xavier. Xavier taking shots to the face at the hands of the Mafia Don. The Nature Boy, Ronnie Flash Valentine, looking to step up to the plate and become the new Nature Boy. But now Ace Cole drops a knee into the face of Xavier with a clear plan now. The High Rollers want to cut the ring off and eliminate this newcomer. Ace Cole going after the leg, taking down his young opponent. Gonna stomp with the arm now, systematically taking apart his opponent, Ace Cole. A scientist in that ring, a brilliant technician. Going to work on his archer opponent now. Beautiful overhead toss, Ace Cole in control. And Ace Cole still overcome here tonight. The Monster Press gets the tag in as Ace Cole showing off. Gets caught with a choke slam. Control. The former champion Ace Cole in big trouble here. Valentine making the save. Ronnie Flash Valentine saving his partner Ace Cole, but now Perez has got it. Xavier, he just stopped Perez from delivering that move. But now Perez palming the skull of Ace Cole. Valentine making the save once again for his leader, Ace Cole. Ace Cole of the High Rollers. Clearly the spade of his team, along with the diamond, Ronnie Flash Valentine, but they're missing a heart now. As well as the clubs. But now the Ace of Spades connects. Ace Cole just pins the Monster Perez with the Ace of Spades, evening up these sides. It's 2 versus 2 now. The champion, Damian Rodriguez, and the newcomer, Xavier, who just needs the head off of Ace Cole. The leader of the High Rollers, Ace Cole, he just got pinned by Xavier in his debut match. The Nigerian prize fighter paying dividends as Damian Rodriguez clearly chose wisely. Now, in the ring with Ronnie Flash Valentine, the longtime veteran, Valentine going to work on the legs. The New York Nature Boy. He's going to have to use that figure 4 leg lock to put away this massive newcomer. JC Platinum. 2-timing it. Platinum Productions. Xavier taking a beating now at the hands of Valentine. Running Flash Valentine, tossing him to the outside. Got to use every dirty trick in his playbook against this young man. There's Xavier now. Mounting a comeback. Tossing Valentine back into the ring. Nails a huge super kick. Just kick Valentine's teeth right down his throat. Of Valentine kicking out Xavier. Now tries a knee into the face. Valentine, he's out. 2 count only. Brian Valentine still kicked out. Xavier now gonna tag in the champion, Damian Rodriguez. With Valentine all up, representing the High Rollers. Damian Rodriguez assembling his forces. Queen Crystal laid down the challenge. However, her boys insisted that they were missing their man, J Money Jamal Jones. Jamal Jones, he's already the #1 contender. He doesn't need the High Rollers, but the High Rollers do need him. Ronnie Valentine trips out the leg of Xavier. Xavier, the newcomer. The new prize diamond of JC Platinum, the man that turned on J Money Jamal Jones last week. But now Xavier gets tripped out by the veteran, the Nature Boy, with the dreaded figure 4 leg lock. That's gotta be all. No, Xavier survived with the help of Damian Rodriguez. Ryan Valentine nails the flash kick. The flash kick connects on Xavier. Xavier, in his first match, just escaped the flash kick in the figure 4. And it's now Ronnie Valentine bringing it to the champion. And Valentine do the impossible here tonight. The New York Mafia Don. Now getting clotheslined down by the champion, Damian Rodriguez. Back in control, gonna tag out to the newcomer, Xavier. Xavier in his IWF debut, so impressive. He just got caught with a DDT from the veteran. Ronnie Valentine gonna put away Xavier, he does it. Quite an impressive showing for Xavier in his debut, however. Ronnie Valentine caught him with that surprise DDT. And now Damian Rodriguez in huge trouble. Ronnie Valentine of the High Rollers applying that dreaded figure 4 leg lock. The champion, will he tap out? Damian Rodriguez taps out to the figure 4 leg lock. Oh my God. Ronnie Flash Valentine just defeated the IWF champion with the figure 4 leg lock. He just defeated 2 men. Both of his partners were eliminated, but Valentine overcame the New York Nature Boy with the win of a lifetime here tonight in this 3-on-3 elimination match. What a match it was in our main event tonight. I'd like to thank you all for joining me.
Nice teamwork by these three to pick up the win.
Ace Cole and Ronnie Valentine, along with Romeo Adonis, the High Rollers, they come to win. No thanks to you, Ace. It was Ronnie Flash Valentine that got the win here tonight for his team. I'd like to thank my friends once again, of course, Brandon over at Thriller Championship Wrestling. Like and subscribe to TCW as well as the Fight Universe. Go like and subscribe to Fight Universe and Frantic Gaming 90 with the Patrick Glory. Go check out Frantic Gaming 90 and the boys from the South Southern Smoke Wrestling. Go like and subscribe to SSW as well as Nonstop Extreme Wrestling, the NEW. Then check out Clinton's War Productions. Clinton's bringing you the OWF and so much more at Clinton's War Productions. Go like and subscribe as well as T.O.'s Gaming Channel. That's T.O. Apostrophe S Gaming Channel. Travis Oliver bringing you high quality shit. Go check that out. As a special thank you to Zeno Font, Big Chuck, Brian Steele, Sergio, Calvin Riggs, Blaze of Blaze Radio. Thank you all so much for joining me here tonight on IWF. What a surprise win for Flash Valentine. What does this mean for his future here in the IWF? We'll have to find out in 2 weeks at the Summer Fest. I'll see you on the next episode.